Spoil, okay. Properties, upgrade, Ichiban's max, karaoke is max, bookstore is max, fortune telling will not be good if I do that. Hold on, do I need someone with either the heart or the present. One sec, assign. I wish it showed me which ones were available right now.
I'll give it my best.
The UI for this could be better, let me tell you. Like, I can't see which one of these are currently being used at the moment.
Of course. I got this.
If you want to upgrade heart or present, you need to replace Kiryu. He's the only one affecting those right now. Do you fight using the summon lobster yet? No, I haven't had an opportunity. Hold on, I have an idea. Try something here. I'm so confused. Look at this. At Cat's Servant, the third slot person is affecting the heart. But at Fortune Telling, the third slot person is affecting the metal. It's like, what is happening in these second and third slots? It feels like there's no rhyme or reason to it. It just feels like it's completely freaking bonkers. Where's Kiryu? Can you be promoted again?
Yes, I've earned it. I've learned a few things.
Still not. Wow. Okay. Up at the top of the slot above the employee picture, it tells you what they are. I think each business has them predetermined.
We got a job
All right.
to do.
Oh wait, there's no longer fat cash stacks right there. Maybe because that commercial is no longer active?
That doesn't go. Luck favors the bold.
Just call me Lady Luck. Just call me Lady
Here's the
Luck.
results.
That went well.
I did
in the
the
black.
with the profit. Here's how the business did. These are incredible results.
Alright, so the bookstore is currently the worst thing.
We're going up. That's what I'm talking
went
about.
up. The shareholders meeting is coming
Okay,
up soon.
so properties, bookstore. Did I just recently buy this? I don't think I did. Alright. That guy, okay. Sell the bookstore. Market. What's the most expensive thing you have? I see a 50 mil. White Flag. A mysterious shop run by a sole proprietor. Though customer traffic is meager, those who do stop by have been known to call this place paradise. What they sell is a mystery. Wow. Oh God, who is here? I think was. Is not gonna be able to reach the required metrics.
I'll take care of
We
it.
can do that for now.
Just leave it to me.
Okay. So upgrade, white flag. Okay. Alright, employees.
We got a job to do.
Open for business.
Let's make
money in a wheelbarrow.
Pretty lucky, huh?
Damn
That's
shit.
some lucky shit.
Wow, luck's starting to turn.
That's some lucky shit.
Luck favors the
You can assign one more person? Yeah, but chat told me there's no point to it.
Profit. Here's how the business did. These are
You guys
incredible
did great out
results.
there. They're going up.
So, like, if I go to... Hang on a sec.
Shareholders meeting is about to begin.
Let's see. Properties, assign. Alright, so white flag. Whoever's in this slot is only going to increase the product bar. And the product bar is fine. So whoever's in that slot is not going to affect the service bar at all. Maybe swap Majima's heart with Seong. But then 2 categories start failing. So it gets rid of one problem and makes 2 more. He can run it. Where is he at? Karaoke
What a wise
going.
choice.
I'll take care of it.
I guess that works.
I'll take care of it.
Did that make it worse?
Let's do
Yeah,
it.
that made it worse.
I'll take care of it.
Okay, I guess I won't touch anymore right now. All right. Shareholder meeting. If I was playing, I'd unassign everyone and reassign them.
Consider the shareholders.
We'll start with the financial.
We'll kick things off with the financial report.
Thank you. Let's move on to the Q&A. If you have any questions,
Okay, green. I press red.
Now hold on. I got some thoughts on this. Okay, listen up.
if you have any questions, this is the time to ask.
Green. I press red.
I've got an opinion.
I got some thoughts on this. Now hold on. Okay, listen up.
Please raise your hand if you have a question.
Green. I press red.
If If you have any questions, this is the time to ask. If you have any
Green, I press red.
Now hold on. I've got some thoughts on it.
If you have any questions, this is the time to ask.
Blue, press
Now
green.
hold on. I've got some thoughts on it. Now hold on. Okay, listen up.
Crap.
Please raise your hand if you have a question. Please raise your hand if you have a question.
Red, I press blue.
I've got some thoughts on it. Okay, listen up.
That concludes our periodic shareholders meeting.
This is still such a weird minigame. I still would not understand this if it wasn't for y'all.
We're skyrocketing. Let's keep
Our
it up.
ranking went up.
Rank 21. I'm guessing going from 21 to 20 is gonna have another like minigame thing. I have to, or what I mean is it's gonna have the big bads show up and mess with me again. Boss battle, yeah, words. Okay, exit management. Let's see how much money we have. 3.5 million. All right, it's time to go do Yakuza things in this Yakuza game. Let's see. Someone said save. Okay. All right. Oh my. We need to go all the way to the survive bar. Am I near a taxi? I don't see one. I don't know if there's just not one near me. All right, I'll run there. If I find a taxi, though, I'll take it. I think I see one across the street. Still haven't found a sword for Zhao. Summon Nancy. I will when I get an opportunity. This might also give us a... Wait, what? Hello? Aniki. Hmm? Wait, Mitsu? Yeah, do you have a sec? I need to talk to you about Arakawa-san. It's about the allies he's gonna need soon. Huh, you bet I have time. I've been waiting for this call my whole life. Thanks. So yeah, Arakawa-san, he's actually... Movie?
Hey, hold on, Ichiban. What's all this about going to Osaka?
Turns out Arakawa-san needs some help. My help. Mitsu just called me and said Arakawa-san's already on his way to Sotenbori.
But why Osaka?
I don't know. I didn't bother to ask.
You realize Sotenbori is where the Omi Alliance is headquartered. You'll be screwed if your cover gets blown. Think about that, would you?
All I need to think about is that Arakawa-san said he needs me. He's going to Osaka, so I'm going to Osaka. I don't care what anyone says about it.
He gets like this, Tadachi-san.
Then there's no point stopping him, is there? Loyalty is admirable, but jeez.
Ichiban, what about Ijincho? The election's coming up. We helped you make all that money to fight Ryo Aoki. Now you're just gonna leave us hanging?
Not at all. We got the 3 million yen we needed. And I'm gonna go give it to the Seiryu clan right now.
We may have the money, but that hasn't solved our lack of a candidate. Certainly a necessary element of the plan.
Didn't Chairman Hoshino say he'd take care of it? Don't worry. He's the kind of guy who keeps his word. If we give him the cash, he'll do the rest.
If you say so. Safe travels, then.
Hey, don't encourage him to do such dangerous things.
He said be safe.
Kasuga, if you really are leaving, we're coming with you.
Sounds good to me. I've never been to Osaka.
Guys, I'm not going there as a tourist. I'm going straight into the Lion's Den. Assuming Adachi-san is right and that's where the Yomi home base is. You guys don't need to get involved. This is personal for me.
Come on, man. After all we've been through, aren't we friends?
Of course. I'm saying this because we're friends. If something happens to me out there, you gotta finish what we started.
Still sounds like a load of crap to me.
Well, think what you want. But we got the 3 million yen, and I'm taking it to Hoshino. I'll see all of you around.
And then the bunch of them walk outside with me. Awkward. It's like saying goodbye to someone and then walking down the street and you're going in the same direction. Okay, I've got 2 of them ready to level up. One is Nanba.
Hey, Namba! You thinking what I'm thinking?
If it's a drink you want, I can't. I have to take care of some shopping.
You? Shopping?
It's for the bartender. They told me he'd give me an extension on my tab if I ran a couple errands for him. Pain in the ass all the same.
Man, you are getting a much better deal than he is.
Maybe so. In any case, I'll see you around.
Okay. See you in a bit.
Running around doing manual labor at my age. Where did I go wrong?
Last time we sat down for a drink, he said he gave up his career for Mizue-chan. The other nurse, yeah. He wanted to see her off too before she left the country. Too bad he doesn't have a clue about how to do that.
Namba and Mizue-chan. I assume you're hatching a plan to reunite them?
Hold on. How in the heck did you...
Eavesdropping on customers has never been my policy. But you two hardly count.
You mean you were listening in when Namba was pouring his heart out?
Not like I tried to. I just happened to be at the counter and something he said made me put 2 and 2 together.
What do you mean?
There's a bar I go to every so often. Just got themselves a new hostess. I believe her name's Futaba.
What's she got to do with Namba?
Well, as it turns out, this Futaba had been a nurse up until just recently. She was telling me about her nursing life at the hospital, and in the middle of her story, wouldn't you know it, a medicine theft turned up. She said a nurse who worked there, some guy, admitted to the theft before the cops could get involved.
What? But that could only mean...
I know. She had to have been talking about Namba. If that's true, then the 2 of them worked at the very same hospital. Naturally, I'd assume she would know when Mizue-chan is leaving.
Have you told Namba any of this?
No, not yet. Besides, he said it himself. He couldn't reach out to his colleagues even if he wanted to. On the other hand, I'm sure his drinking buddy could reach out on his behalf.
I get you. Man, you came strong with that one.
But listen, if you do go and meet Futaba, I wouldn't tell Namba if I were you.
Yeah. Wouldn't want to make it seem like I'm doing it behind his back.
I figured as much. So I called Futaba's bar and spoke to the mama there. She said Futaba's on her way.
She's on her way here? Wait, is that why you sent Namba shopping? Dude, how do you think that many moves ahead?
Bringing people together is what a bartender does. All I can do is facilitate. The rest is up to you.
Then I won't let this chance go to waste.
He's like, you fool, your date's already here.
Hey. So, my boss said you wanted to see me?
You're Futaba-san?
In the flesh. Am I supposed to know you?
No, I just wanted to ask you a few things. Here, have a seat.
How long's this gonna take? I'm off today, and I was planning to hit the pachinko parlor.
Okay, I'll make it
She's
quick.
like, I got some
Now,
ecto gambling
listen,
to do.
You were a nurse before, right?
Yeah, and?
One of your colleagues got fired for selling off meds. You remember who that was?
God, how would I know?
I'm sure you heard something. I'm thinking he's a friend of mine.
Look, the only thing I know about it is that the guy was some four-eyed mope.
Oh, that has to be Namba.
That name does ring a
He
bell.
just screams it. Oh, I know a four-eyed mope.
No way. Shut up! They raised the jackpot? Babe, do not let anyone sit there. I'm on my way right now.
Before you go, tell me, do you know anyone named Mizue-chan? She worked with you at the hospital,
Who
and...
even cares? You're wasting my pachinko time!
Wait, we're not done!
Hey, guys.
Namba, hey! Back already? Man, you shop quick.
Yeah, well, I forgot the shopping list, so I had to come back and get it. Anyway, who was that walking out of here just now?
Say what?
I couldn't see her face or anything, but wasn't there a lady just in here?
Nah, you need better glasses, man. Nobody came in or out of here, right, bartender?
Yeah.
Is there a reason you two are acting suspicious as hell?
So sus.
Whoa, let's tone it down, buddy.
Could it be the two of you were conspiring to throw me a surprise birthday party?
Uh-huh.
You knew I had a birthday coming up, so you two must have gotten together to plan the whole thing out.
Yup. You got us, man. Now the surprise is ruined.
See, I knew it. You always go over the top when it comes to these things. So, what kind of party we talking here? Give me a hint.
He likes alcohol. It's a cocktail party.
I can't give away too much, but we were thinking it'd be like a cocktail party.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, we all know how much you love to drink.
Does that mean we get to dress up and eat hors d'oeuvres too? Oh, that would be
Horse
classy.
divorce.
I won't spoil any more. You'll just have to wait.
Finally, a happy birthday.
That seemed to make him happy. I guess we have to throw a cocktail party now. That was an expensive lie. At least I confirmed Futaba and Nanba worked together, but I didn't get any details on Mizuue-chan. Sooner or later, I'm gonna have to contact Futaba.
Right. As soon as I'm back from the store, we are drinking.
I'll be here, man. Oh, and you better not pull some I forgot my wallet crap again.
Shoot. I actually did forget my wallet.
This guy.
Okay, so that has leveled Nanba up. There was one other person that had the ready to level up icon. Nanba can now be a host or an enforcer.
Yo, Sachan.
Oh, Ichiban. Perfect timing. Listen to this.
What's up? Oh, is it about Nanoha?
Yeah. I worked up the courage to call her and asked if she'd been caught up with any bad guys lately.
And how'd that go?
Well...
Not good, huh? Gotta say, I wouldn't have started with the bad guys line.
I just couldn't find the right thing to say.
Yeah, I know it's hard. But all that matters is getting Nanoha away from that dirtbag.
I don't know. We'd been apart for so many years, I was probably way out of line to tell her to break up with her boyfriend. I'm pretty sure she wouldn't even take my calls if she knew I've been checking up on her this entire time. But at least she still doesn't realize I know about her being employed at a soapland. She can never find out, not ever. I'll pretend not to know for the rest of our lives if I have to. But how do I help her without letting on what I know? If I do nothing, Katsuragawa might bankrupt her and she'll end up right back at the soapland. Oh, what do I do? What do I do? I'm freaking out!
Could find her someone better.
Well, I guess I'll just have to use my ace in the hole.
Huh? You've had a plan this whole time?
I sure do. You introduce Nanoha to a guy who's better than her boyfriend. Then she'll drop that loser like a rock.
No way. Her heart is a complete mystery. I mean, we're talking about a woman who fell in love with Katsuragawa.
Hear me out. You bring in a shining stud that makes all the other dudes look like ass. I bet he'll catch her.
Okay, but you're forgetting, I don't know any guys like that. Where do I find a stud?
Come on. I'm sure he's closer than you think.
Where?
You're looking at him.
Where?
You think you're the dreamy type, Ichiban? That's even funnier than your hair.
I wasn't joking.
Oh.
Sorry. Oh, sorry. Whew, if it helps, I definitely feel more cheerful about this now.
Good shit then.
Okay, what else can we do? There has to be something.
Well, if you really don't think we can convince Nano how to dump him, I don't know. Wait, we've been looking at this all wrong. We need to get Katsuragawa to stay away from Nanoha, not the other way around.
How are you gonna do that? Beat him up and run him out of town?
If he were the kind of guy to give up just like that, sure. But he probably isn't. Especially now that he knows Nanoha's willing to be his piggy bank. If we screw this up, he might even take her with him when he
You know what? She's a twin. What if she goes to her twin's boyfriend and pretends to be her sister and then just acts like a total a-hole?
Ills.
I can't let that happen.
I think what we gotta do is crush his pride. Like, get Nanoha to break up with him without shedding a single tear. As if he's nothing to her.
Nomba just unlocked the host job. Come on, Muck, it's destiny.
No, I like the
Mukluk,
musician. He's doing so good.
And how do we do that?
It's so obvious, Sachan. Haven't you caught on yet?
Wait, is he gonna use my idea?
You pretend to be Nanoha and break up with him. Use the twin angle to your advantage.
Oh my god, he is using my
Watch
idea.
it and tell Katsuragawa you never want to see him again. I'll stand there and look intimidating while you give him the boot. That'll have him running.
I see. That might actually work.
Let's do it. All we need is to find out where Katsuragawa's hanging out. Your employees could probably do that, right?
No problem. I'll tell the girls to start looking for him right away.
Great. We wait for their word, and we move in for the kill. It'll go fine. I'll be right there with you to make sure he doesn't give you trouble.
It's a date. Good thinking today, Ichiban. I'll go tell the girls to start asking around.
If her sister finds out she did this, her sister's gonna be even more mad at her.
She and her sister are a handful. And it feels like we're finally gonna wrap this up.
I think the regen skill is shared. Okay, she leveled up. I don't think it is. I can try to look. Seiko can now change to the dealer. The dealer? Like a poker dealer? Wait. Oh, it's red. Oh, yeah, I might be able to use that with anyone. Okay. Leave it to all the cards and divine the will of Lady Luck, capable of learning very hit-or-miss techniques that can turn the tables in the blink of an eye. Juggle several items in the air, the damage depends on the items that fall back down. Card sharp. Damage an enemy with a sharply thrown card. The damage depends on the card's number. Heel stomp. Damage an enemy by stomping on their ugly, worthless face. May leave the enemy brainwashed. Luscious guillotine. Damage an enemy by dropping your leg on their neck. It might feel good at first, but the attack may knock them out. Oh my god. How do you get Matriarch? Bond level 5. Okay, at the very least, if I can keep the regen song, I'm willing to swap Nanba back to something else. Because I do really like that. Hold on, chat. It's time.
Well,
I got this.
You want to get hurt? Right.
you're weak.
Cool.
Alright.
Get serious.
Even Nancy and her crawfish friends are here to get in on some pounding. Marvel at the beast.